We're going to learn now how to add a series of events. This could be something like an after-school program or a class that happens on a weekly basis that's purchased together in a group. So this can get a little tricky. From your schedule tab, we're going to go to the top right-hand corner and click on our plus sign. A series is a group of dates that is purchased together for a bundled price. So for instance, an 8-week music class that meets every Monday for the whole 8 weeks, and that costs $200. Whereas you could similarly have an activity, which is like a drop-in, something that happens every Friday, after school program, 3 to 4 p.m., where kids come optionally every Friday. They can pay week by week, and maybe that costs $30 each time they attend, whereas a series, you expect that they are going to attend all 8 weeks for the bundled price. So we're going to learn how to add a new series. So let's click on series, and we come into the blank series form. Anything required with adding this series is marked with a red asterisk. And we have these little blurbs to help you through the form if you have questions along the way. So let's add the title for our new series. And let's call this series Geographic Explorers. So we learn all about the Earth and its wonders in this weekly course. So now we're going to come down and set our date and time. The easiest way to do that is to use this Schedule Multiple Dates button. So now we're going to pick how we'd like our schedule to appear. Our Geographic Explorers series after school program is going to be on a weekly basis, every week, on Mondays from 3 to 6 p.m. It's going to start let's skip Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and we'll start on 1/28. And you can either set your end date, so you'd like it to run through March 25th, or you can say you'd like it to end after 8 occurrences. If you need to omit a date, for instance, for a holiday or someday that you will not be holding class in this date range, you can do that here. If you'd like to embed the ability for somebody to drop in to this class without having to pay the bundled price, you can do that here. So let's say a drop-in costs $25 and you allow 3 kids to do that per week. So now that we have this set, we'll hit schedule, and the system will automatically set it up for us. So this is going to run for 8 weeks based on the date and times that we've set. And you're all set there. Scrolling down a little further, you'll set your spot count, so you can take 15 kids for this series. It is a drop-off, so caregiver parents are not allowed to attend. And this is for 6 years to 13-year-olds. And your full series, so purchasing the 8 dates, is going to cost $200. If you allow people to come late, register after the first date that this is starting, and you'd like to take late registrations but not charge them for the dates that they missed, you can enable prorated pricing. So if we toggle this on, leaving this box blank will do the math for you. So it'll take the 8 dates divided by 200. If they register late, the math will add up for you so that you don't have to worry about manually thinking about charging them a lower fee. However, if you want to make sure that they are paying a certain amount per week, you can set this per date. So we have our drop-ins. As you remember up here with the dates, the drop-in costs $25. So maybe you want to make sure that you're charging at least $25 per date for the prorated pricing. You can do that as well. You could also leave it blank to have the system do the math for you. You'll set your attendance where this is actually going to take place. This is going to happen at Lauren's house. It is an indoor activity. You can select a different photo from your photo picker here if you'd like. Add any required or custom tags that you need to add for this particular event to show up in your widget or however you'd like to be organizing. You can add optional additional purchases like art supplies or lunch, aftercare, etc. And then any special instructions. Don't forget an after school snack. Or if, maybe you want to let them know, bring clothes that you don't mind getting dirty, something like that. At the very bottom, you would then save and close, add and close. And that is now going to appear in your schedule. Geographic Explorers is here. It's $200 for all 8 dates, but then you'll notice since we prorated, it drops each week to the lower price, but a drop-in is $25.